Hi, for those of you that don't know me yet, I'm Olivia, and I'm your instructor for your online courses in early childhood education. I'm going to do a little walkthrough of some of the course content. The content that you see in this module may not be the exact content for your class, but it's the layout that I use for all my online classes. I do want you to know that I have some notes off to the side, so if I look down or look away every so often, it's just because I want to make sure I don't move anything, or make sure I don't lose anything. I am going to minimize the screen. I'm going to make myself smaller so we can look at the website. So when you log into your class, it will look something like this. And this is your home page. This is your news page. There'll be news items that pop up here periodically that give you information, blasts that I want everyone to see. Once you've seen them and you feel like you don't need them anymore, there's a little X here that you can click that will fully get rid of that. To get to the course material, you go to Content and you click here on the Content. And then you'll see this Getting Started. This Getting Started gives you the overview of everything you need to know in this class. There is this overview here that I'm giving you will show up right here. And then there's all the things you need to know to get started. So there's a student information form that I would love for you to fill out. There's a scavenger hunt that you can take about navigating this course, and really importantly here you want to pay attention to the syllabus and course policies. So here is the syllabus. Those are school-wide and early childhood specific information about the expectations for you and for me in this course. It's essentially the contract between the both of us as we navigate this course. It also makes sure that I am being fair to all students and you know what is expected of you, so that everybody has those same expectations. Just as important, the next thing down is the due date calendar. All the due dates for assignments, both online assignments and written assignments, are in that course calendar, as well as the discussions that you'll engage in with your peers. I also want to show you the basic layout of the content. So here on the left-hand side, you'll see the weekly modules. I am viewing this as a student right now. You can see it says Olivia Coyne as student. So I can see the view that you see. For week 1, the content is already open because, hey, we're in week 1. And you can immediately get started. If you're in 101, there'll be a goodie bag every week of material for you to review. And then all of my courses have discussions that you'll find, and then any assignments will show up on this list as well. So it's really a checklist for you to go through to know what is required of you that week. You'll also have readings that week that may or may not show up on here as well. So make sure to check your syllabus as well if there's a textbook, because the readings may be listed separately. I want you to note that as you do something, you'll get a check mark here, or you can click that check mark saying it's done, so it helps you know. See, when you click it, it says, oh, I've got some of the topics completed. And if we unclick it, then it says, oh, I don't have it done. So it can just help you know how far along you are in the course. I myself have taken many online courses, and I find that to be extremely helpful in navigating the course and seeing how much of the things I have done. You'll see that all the weeks show up here. However, the content is not actually open to you. You can look ahead and see what the topic might be about, and you can see here that there are things here, but you can't actually click on them and do anything. That's because this course is a week-by-week course where we go through it together so that we can have discussions, conversations. Sometimes I like to post videos with updates and more information, and so this allows us to have more of an interactive and cohesive experience all together. However, a week before that week is set to open, you'll see all of this stuff open up, and you can start to look at the goodie bag. If you have a goodie bag, you can look at assignments. You can look at any extra materials I put up there. The only thing that you can't participate in ahead of time are the discussions, because those run on the exact week basis, because they emulate in-class discussions, and we all have to be operating in them around the same times to have that interactive experience. So if we go back to this Getting Started module, in here not only do you see the syllabus and course policies that we looked at, but here there is Contact Olivia. It tells you a little bit about me. I've got a bio and how to contact me. Best way is just to go right up here. Go right up here, and that is the message alerts or the mail feature in D2L, and you can message me right through that. My username in there is a little weird, Winchenbach, because that was my maiden name, and the first course I took at Front Range was before I was married, so it shows up with that name. So don't be worried, it will come to me. Of course, you can also email me with your student email through Front Range as well. So I want you to also notice that there is this assignments tab in the Getting Started. All of your assignments show up here, so you can look ahead and start on things ahead of time. I actually very much encourage that. That is a key to success as a college student, is to not wait until the week something is due to get started on it, but start ahead of time and keep going. You'll see it's broken into applied assignments. And then in this class, there are 2 major assignments here, classroom observation and you take a position final assignment. So in all of my courses, there is an assignments folder so that you can always go and look at your assignments. In your syllabus, it'll tell you when it's due, so you can prioritize which ones you want to start on to get ahead. You will have, in many of my courses, reading reflections, and those are reflections that come directly to me through the Dropbox. So as I mentioned, you'll see these courses roll out week to week. Some of my courses the weeks run Friday to Thursday, and some of them run Tuesday to Monday. So please pay attention to the course that you're in, how that week runs, and also make sure that if you're in multiple of my classes, paying attention to which ones have which due dates. With my courses, for all discussion boards, you are expected to participate at least 3 times a week on different days, and the discussion boards on the night that they are finished, they close at 11:59, as do all assignments. As I mentioned before, discussions have to be participated in week to week. They cannot be done any other time because they are meant to emulate in-class discussions. So if you're going to be out of town and on vacation and you don't have internet access, that's one of the things that is not able to be waived for the course, just because of the interactive way that they run. I hope you appreciated this overview, and I hope it helps answer any questions you have about how the course is set up. If you have further questions, don't hesitate to ask. You can reach out to me with an email, and we can help talk you through it. Have a great day, and I hope you enjoy the course.